Just so corny, right? So cringe. It's like, oh man, like, what are you saying? Like, but this is not going to make me want to respond to you at all. I'm sorry. Oh man, like, who has written this for you? Like, it's so bad. But for 2 months, the guy is spamming this link to everybody. Just send it, man. I don't know what all this fluff is. One of the best ways to sign clients, win business, and just grow as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, is through being able to cold message people. I built my business to do $100 million plus in revenue, and we did $25 million last year. We do $2 to $3 million every single month. And it's all because of being able to do outreach really well. But unfortunately, we live in a world today where most people really suck at it. And I don't know why. So what I'm gonna do in this video, and I've done this before, and people love the breakdowns when I do. So I'm going to be jumping on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my emails. I'm going to be reviewing live cold emails that come to me, and we're going to critique it and trying to give advice as much as I can. So sit back and let's jump straight onto my phone. So, all right, so first up, we have Alex here. He goes, hey, can you help me? And it says he doesn't follow me. I'll click on Alex. Apparently he does ads or DMs. I assume that's his setter. Obviously, this is just like so bad. I'm not even going to comment on this one. Here we go. This is the classic. So we have Max. He does follow me. That's a good sign. So I guess one of the main things is if you're going to DM someone, make sure you're following them. Hey, Shan, when can we expect your first reel of 2026? Okay. He's looked at the fact that I'm not posting anything this year. I made a quick Loom video plus 3 emails for you. If you have free minute, do you mind if I send this over to you? Okay, cool. You don't need to ask, right? And the reason you're asking is because you actually haven't done it, right? What you should have said instead is, I don't know what your Loom video is going to be about, right? So whatever it is, just send it. I'm actually say, just tell me what you want. Do you want me to pay you for something, right? Just say it. Plus 3 emails for you. Instead of saying plus 3 emails for you, it would be better if you're like, I read your email and this is what was wrong with it. And this is what you need to do it better. In the spirit of transparency, I'm sending you this message while pretending not to notice the tumbleweeds rolling through our chat. Funny, right? So cringe. It's like, oh man, like, what are you saying? Like, is that going to impress me? No. I use my creative writing background to help businesses scale through copywriting. This. Cool. So a couple of points immediately. There is nothing here. My writing journey. Cool. There's some video where you're talking, no subtitles, not going to bother listening. So your profile here is your website, right? So if you use your creative writing to help businesses scale, where is the proof? There is nothing on this page that shows me that. You should have videos talking about writing, talking about critiquing other people's stuff, talking about critiquing other brands, other personal brands. Show me if you're an expert, right? Show me your expertise. Let's go and click on this website. My work has appeared on websites such as Screen Rant, Nikki Swift. I have no idea who those are. I'm a content copywriter. Is this, you've written a book? Like, so irrelevant, right? Nobody needs an About Me website. There should have been a lead magnet to be like, want to start writing emails, I guess 70% open rates. I've put together a free playbook. Give me your email. Boom. Maybe I'll sign up to it. Right. So Max, I would completely redo this. You need to have actual posts that show your expertise. Don't have this website, have a lead magnet, and don't send messages like this, right? Instead, ultimately, you want to write for me. All you had to do was go and find some emails I have actually written and sent, and just send me a Loom saying, hey, Shan, I read the last email or the last 3 emails. I loved it, but I feel like these 3 things would make it better. Here's a video that breaks that down. Not asking for anything, like just check it out. That's it. That'd be way better. Anyway, let's move on. Hopefully that was useful. So we have someone else here. We have Akwasi. Yo, Shan, my name is Akwasi. I recently saw your story on how you became financially successful as a growth operator. Very inspiring, brother. I'm an appointment setter currently looking for a new role. Do you think we could collaborate? And I believe this is a Loom. Let's open it.
Hello, my name is Akwasi, and I'm currently a 23-year-old appointment setter based in Brooklyn, New York. After being in the space for quite some time, I feel like what separates me from the rest of the competition is my overall edge and competitive drive.
So a couple of things. This is one video he's made that he's sending to everybody. He goes, hey guys. Second thing is he's not even looking into the camera.
Amateur boxing career, as I've had over 200 sparring sessions and numerous amateur fights.
Not looking into the camera. To me, I can already tell that he's reading off the screen.
And training with some of the biggest names in boxing, such as Devontae Davis, Edgar Berlanga, Khalil Cole, Richardson Hitchens, and many others. Why is this important, you may ask? This is important because I'll be able to transfer my hunger and dedication from the sport of boxing into the world of sales. And this will benefit your company tremendously.
So the angle is all wrong, Akwasi. So first, look, number of things, right? Number of things here. So I appreciate you're looking for work as an appointment setter. How I would approach it if I was you. Firstly, you need to spend 10 to 20 minutes. What you should have done is gone and checked, do I sell something which requires an appointment setter? And let's say you found that, right? We have our Genflow Accelerator program. Technically, you could be an appointment setter for it. Yes, you could be an appointment setter for one of my clients. If you just bother to look at what I do, you'll see I sell 10, 20, 50 different coaching products for clients. You could be an appointment setter for one of those. So the truth is, I'm actually hiring appointment setters, but this is not going to make me want to respond to you at all. I'm sorry, but because you should have been like, find the first sentence, be like, cool, I saw you currently run this offer, or you have this and this. I would love to be an appointment setter for that, and this is why. I don't give a shit about your boxing experience, and I don't know why you think that's relevant. It's not. You need to be like, if I was appointment setting for you, this is how I would do it. These are the angles that I would use. Show me that you actually have the understanding and the ability to do the role that you're saying you can do. Not that you can transform those skills from another industry, right? And don't send me a Loom video which you've sent to 100 other people. The Loom video should have been like, hey, Shan, I've just checked out Genflow. I love the website. I saw you have all these clients. Would you have space for an appointment setter? I think appointment setting people do wrong because they do this and this. If I was to be an appointment setter for you or your business, I would do this and this. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to do this. I know I need to hit these sort of metrics. I'm willing to come in on a trial basis. I can start immediately and I'll show you, I'll be able to do this and that, whatever, right? Like that's the way you should have done it. You follow me, which is great. Let's go into your profile now. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Boxing, executive protection, art sells. Way too much going on, right? Your profile has to be optimized for one thing. So if you want to become the setter that you feel like you need to, this should be like, I help coaches make more money through DMs, not executive protection. Oh man, no, do you get it? And Brooklyn, New York, London, UK, I don't know, and you're global all of a sudden. But if I look at your profile here, right, you're not global. You're just obviously some young kid. I understand you're doing boxing. You need to reframe all of that. This is your sales page, right? Nobody cares about your boxing. Make 2 accounts then. Make Akwasi Boxer, and this is the one about business. You want to make money? This ain't going to make you no money, right? This is not going to make you no money. All right, so let's jump into Twitter. Twitter's normally even worse. To be honest, those weren't so bad in terms of they were trying something, but yeah, just, the approach is just wrong. Here we go. We have James. He's 34. He's in Paris. He's email marketing for small and mid-sized businesses. We work faster and cheaper than anyone else in the market. Okay. Outlook inboxes to send 30K emails a month to influencers. Sounds like a fit, Shan. Our email infra helps agencies send 1.4 million emails a day. Got testimonials with a reply base. Oh man, who has written this for you? It's so bad. Why don't you just speak English? Be like, hey man, we come in and help agencies set up, automated inbox infrastructure. We have the ability to send this many emails per day. Normally, it could potentially give you this many new leads, etc. Right? Just speak like a human. But, anyone that follows me knows I think this is bullshit, right? This is not the way to do this stuff. And if you probably bothered looking for 2 seconds, I'm not your ICP. I am not going to buy inboxes and spam people. I know it's the future and it's AI and Clay is going to change the world, right? But no, I don't care. Anyway, let's check out James. Is this even a real profile? I wonder. Man, joined in 2012. You've only got 66 following, 86 followers. And he's talking about my designers cannot be replaced by AI because it gets hard skills. It seems the leader's time. Mistake is in target audience selection and marketing. I built a tool for short-form video using Gemini. To be honest, the content has nothing to do with what you messaged me, and I don't see why you have a Eiffel Tower picture in your thing, right? So this is all you've bothered sending that DM. Maybe it's even automated, right? But at least do the easy work. This is just lazy, right? This is lazy. At least make sure your profile is solid. Anyway, let's move on. Here we go. Another one. SaaS marketing consultant. Hi, Shan. Hope you're doing well. I work with teams that need accurate B2B contact data to support the AdWords prospecting. If expanding your database is on the roadmap, happy to share a quick sample. Let me know. Glad to help. So Sharu, obviously you're saying that you can basically scrape data, right? Bring leads. Again, if you looked into what I do, what you could have said would be good is Shan, I can see that you're trying to work with creators, influencers. I have a way of, scraping that data, getting some for you. Maybe that will help you. You need to customize this to my business, right? I'm not going to bother to come back to you and then be and try to explain to you. And then maybe you can do something for me. It's just not the way it works. We've got to keep it moving. Once again, let's look at your profile. Follows me. That's a good start. Scaling outreach. Okay. Talking about something about outreach. Moms, not sure about that. The real champions. I guess some LinkedIn post, cold email, some Nike advert then. It's a bit all over the place, but I see you talking about something to do with cold email. Cool. But anyway, that's what I would do. Would be a lot better. Here we go. Building out high ticket biz offers. All right. So he knows what I do. Let's see the approach then. I've been following YouTube long form content for a while. You're crushing it. Okay. Not here to waste your time. Let's see then. So I'll keep it real simple. I recently launched Trade Rights coaching program, 253 in 20 days. Garland's 250K in 90 days. Some other guys. Here's the deal. All right. I'm confident I can help you add 150K on top of your line in 30 days or less without making massive changes to what you're already doing. I noticed you follow some of my partners, so I figure this might be worth a quick chat. Got 50 minutes this week, so fix your work for you. Couple points here. Look, good opening, ruined it in this middle. Like, I don't know who these people are. I don't really care about these people. If you think you're confident you can add 150K more, how? Should I run a webinar? Is my landing page shit? Is my pricing wrong? Is my content shit? How? Say it. Say it. You want to get paid, you want to make money, you want to grow, you got to say that shit. Otherwise, no. I don't believe you. And it's another exact same. Okay, oh, sorry, I didn't realize he sent so many times. All right, let's break this down. So he first sent it on Thursday 26th, then he's basically sent it again, same message. So obviously it's automated or his setter. I don't reach out to a lot of people. Doubt that. Because he sent me an automated message twice. But I'm connected with some of the top people in the space. Oh, shit, man. It's actually kind of results with confident replic. All right, so Lou, man, let's see. Let's see the strategy. Let's see how this guy is going to give me make me 150K more a month. Let's find out.
All right, let me just get straight to the point. The reason why I'm reaching out is because I just had a look at your personal brand. And I know for a fact, based on your audience size as well as your engagement level, that we can do multiple six figures per month by launching a high-ticket coaching program. So who am I? My name's Hussein, and over the last few years, I've personally launched a couple high-ticket successful programs.
So once again, this is a ready-made loom. Literally, if you look at the thing, it's some people that he's done stuff for. It's got nothing to do with me, right? So immediately is like, basically, whoever you are in the world, I can help you. And the loom is made about 2 months ago. So for 2 months, the guy is spamming this link to everybody, hoping. Basically, look, but you're gonna be like, yeah, but it works, Shan. Look, he's got clients. The problem is that you'll sign the worst type of client. Because basically, if you're gonna take a ready-made loom video and you're gonna send it to everybody, who will respond to that, right? Because even look at the video. He's like, hey, you should do high ticket coaching. I'm the guy for you. And I bet he's going to go ahead and talk about all the different clients he's done it for and how amazing he is and book a call with him, right? But the person that responds to that is that knows nothing, right? Who's like, oh, what? Me? I can sell high ticket coaching? Oh, wow. And Hussein, yo, bro, that's it, bro. This is it. The loser is going to respond because they're like, holy shit, maybe I can be rich. Maybe it's going to work for me. And maybe, yeah, you'll get away by charging them 5K or whatever, and you're going to do it for them and it's a win. I get it. It's just not the right mentality or the right way to get the right clients. I'm in the game of getting the best clients, right? If you want the worst clients, do this shit. You want the best clients, do what I'm saying. What he should have done. Sat and made a loom exactly for me. All you have to do is go and pull my landing page, look at it, say what he can do for me, and most likely I would have a call with him. Just put in the effort if you want to get clients that will pay you and stay with you forever. Again, quick reminder. I've had clients not leave me for 10 years this year. It's going to be a decade of running my agency. We have less than 5% churn. We do $2 to $3 million every single month. It's unheard of in the agency space because it's a whole different mentality of doing it. But, nobody wants to do that because it's hard. People want to do this because it's easy. And this is what the guys that tell you how to scale an agency, they've never done it, right? This is how they tell you to do it. I got to do this to help you guys. Okay, we're still going though. So many creator economy info products popping up, doing multi 6 figures, even 7 figures a month. You're sitting on gold with your brand. It is wild to see, right? So this whole thing is not real. It's automated. Obviously, it's 4 messages or it's 3. There's no continuation between the messages. There's no nothing. It's just not the way to do it. So Hussein, if you're watching, you said, you watch my YouTube apparently. Clearly you don't. His follows though. Anyway, just change your approach and you will sign way better clients. If you want help, come join the accelerator. I teach this stuff in full. How to do it properly. One more. Let's do one more on Twitter. Hi, Shan. I noticed a couple of small friction points that could be quietly costing you sales. I help DTC brands increase conversions with high-performing Figma Rebel landing pages. We've done recent work. Obviously, he's probably thought, fine, let's say I have Newtonic. I do have an ecom brand. But even then, this is just pointless, right? Absolutely pointless. Like, what brand? What are you talking about? What could you help with? Or have you even looked at anything? So a lot of you would be like, I say to people, hey, you need to do manual outreach. Everybody says to me, yeah, I did it. Not going to work. Didn't work for me. because this is how you're doing it. This is the quality of your outreach. And I know you think it's not, but it is. Because you've never had someone who knows what they're doing actually critique it for you. I even have people in my accelerator program, I'm not gonna lie. I've shown them every single thing. But they'll be like, yeah, but I just want to do it the AI way. I can figure it out. And it's like, cool. So after everything we've spoken about, you still want to buy leads, you want to spam people with automated messages like this. And I know you can pull their LinkedIn employee number headcount from, AI. I know you can pull some copy or a brand that they've worked with and look at the last LinkedIn message, but it still ain't going to do the thing we needed to do, which is the actual insight. You got to consult. Honestly, if you can just say one thing that's wrong with someone's thing, that's it, and you'll be fine. Anyway, let's jump on to my screen just to do a couple more. So let's pick on this first one. I assume this guy's messaged me before. I'll be brief. Just wanted to share one quick observation before I step back. What a waste of a sentence. More people are already using tools like ChatGPT, Gemini to decide what to buy. Okay, we saw this play out with EcoFlow. Okay, I ran a quick snapshot of how Genflow shows up in AI tools. Happy to send over. Just send it, man. I don't know what all this fluff is. Be like, yo, I checked Genflow. This is your current report, and I can improve it by doing this. Let's talk. That's what I would do. This is the best one. I saved it. Hi, Jeremy. I'm not Jeremy. I really appreciate your behind the scenes vlog. Okay, I do have a vlog. By the way, I hope you're doing well. My name is This. I'm a copywriter based in Vietnam. I can literally because the content. With over 30k followers, I believe you can put 10, 15 minutes on your email list. Like, the thing is, right, like, you have to look at who you're messaging. Like, I don't need another 5, 10k per month. Like, my accelerator program alone sold $140,000 last month with 30,000, with 17,000 YouTube subscribers. My business does. Actually, in January, we did $3 million. So, like, you need to know who you're talking to, right? Like, this is just pointless. Instead, if you actually said to me, Shan, I can make you write better emails, and this is how, and this is why, it's different. Because that's what I actually need help with. This money claim, I don't know which one of your favorite other YouTubers, right, without naming names, has told you that income claims, reverse, risk reversal, blah, 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 is the way to do it. It's just not. There is nobody who has built something good enough or sustained something long enough that sells like that. People tell you that because it's common sense way of selling you what they think could work. So it's like, yeah, obviously, if I said I can make you 10K in 30 days or your money back, oh yeah, that's amazing because, you're giving them a guarantee, you're talking about money, you're talking about this and that, right? But it doesn't work because the other person may not care about that. The other person might not be trying to solve for that. Like, not everybody, the only thing is like, you can make them more money, but you need to solve problems in their business. That's the difference. What's your favorite ice cream, Shan? You're going to be like, some guy told you you'll get 90% open rates by doing stupid emails lines like this because I think that's the success metric. It's not. The success metric is actually getting a response. So if you're good at copyright, but this copy sucks, right? So it's just, poor look. Let's look at this one. As many agency founders and leadership go through tough times, I like to introduce Robert. Oh, I think it's like a recruitment agent. Anyway, look, the point is, if you're doing outreach, it's fundamental just to go back to base principles. If anybody watching this today, you want me to pay you, you think you can help me and across whatever I do, just have a look. It's not that hard. And tell me what you could do. You could do better thumbnails? Cool. Tell me why my thumbnails are wrong and then just make another one and send it to me. Do you think my emails suck? A lot of you wouldn't be getting my emails. Cool. Tell me why my emails suck and rewrite 3 emails and send it to me. I'm actually saying send it to me, Shan@genflow.com. Do you think this YouTube video is edited really bad and you could do a lot better job? Cool. Download this video, re-edit a minute of it, send it to me. Right? Just show me what you can do. And honestly, that's literally how I sign clients today. I'm currently in talks with 4 to 5 really big deals that if I'm trying to pull off, that's literally it. I'm like, I went through your whole funnel. I saw these 7 things that are wrong. If I was to do it for you, I think we could do this and that. Then I'm estimating how much money I think they're making, looking at traffic numbers, etc. And I'm saying, hey, you're probably doing around about this much, maybe not. And if I was to do my stuff, we generally would see this much increase. But obviously, if I had your numbers, I'll be able to map this out properly for you. That is the key. That is it. To sign better clients and start moving your agency forwards and start moving your business forwards. Even in sales, you're trying to sell anything, that's the approach to take. Look, my name is Shan. I make 2 to 3 videos every single week on this channel. Make sure you hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.